Hi everyone, bonjour tout le monde. Today in this video we are talking about the prono-relative composés. Prono-relative composés are used after preposition to link ideas more precisely. So here the preposition we use with quel or laquelle, you can say, just to avoid the repetition in the sentence. So here, when we ask question, we use quel, that is quel in the beginning of the sentence, that is which. But if you are using quel means which, when we ask question, we use in the beginning of the sentence. Like for example, if you're saying quel est votre numéro de téléphone. But if you are not using in the beginning of the sentence and you're not asking question, in that case, quel we always use with the definite article, like le in case of masculine singular, lesquels with s in case of masculine plural, laquelle in case of feminine singular, lesquels in case of feminine plural. The meaning is which. Now here we are focusing on different preposition, that is pour, and we combine with lesquels, like according to the gender. So if we say like pour laquelle, the meaning is for which. If we want to say that is without which, so we say that is sans laquelle. If we say by which, so we use par laquelle. Dans laquelle, in which, chez laquelle, sur laquelle, on which, we use different preposition. Now here the sentence is la film pour lequel j'ai acheté un billet est complet. The movie for which I bought a ticket is sold out. Now here, pour lequel, we use here lequel masculine singular because we are talking about the film, and that is masculine. Now here the second sentence is la chaise sur laquelle elle s'est assise était cachée. So the chair sur laquelle, on which she sat, was broken. So here we are talking about the chair which is feminine, so we use here laquelle. Similarly, here the third example, la village dans laquelle il est né est très ancien. The village in which he was born is very old. Now, dans laquelle, like village is masculine, so we use laquelle, masculine singular. So, lequel, laquelle, lesquels, we use according to the noun, the gender of the noun. Now, next one is fifth one. Les livres parmi lesquels tu peux choisir sont tous intéressants. The book among which you can choose are all interesting. So here we are talking about les livres masculine plural. So in that case we'll put here lesquels, that is masculine plural. But when we talk about this one, la situation is feminine. So you need to put here laquelle. La situation à laquelle nous faisons face est compliquée. So the situation to which we are facing is complicated. Now you can see here, lequel, laquelle, you need to use according to the gender it should accord and the number of the noun that we are replacing. Now here we'll talk about the verb which is followed by a preposition, and here we use that is auquel in case of masculine singular, à laquelle in case of feminine singular, auquel in case of plural, masculine plural, and auquel in case of, that is this one, ELLES in case of feminine plural. So these are the verb. If after that, if we have these verb, in that case we use a preposition. Responser à, to think of. Tenir à, to care about. S'intéresser à, to be interested in. Écrire à, to write to. Ressembler à, to look like or to resemble. Parler à, to speak to someone. Téléphoner à, to call or phone someone. Réfléchir à, to think about, reflect on. Croire à, to believe in. Assister à, to attend. So whenever we have these verbs, in that case, we use a preposition. So let's see here the example. Okay, the another one is, we'll talk about the preposition, then we'll see the example together. So the verb which is followed by the preposition, in that case we use duquel, de laquelle, desquels, and desquels, the meaning of which. And when we talk about a preposition, the meaning is to which. Okay, so here it's just like these verbs, they always followed by the, so the servir Se servir de, to use. Se moquer de, that is to make fun of. S'occuper de, to take care of. Avoir besoin de, to need. Rêver de, to dream of. Parler de, to talk about. Se plaindre de, to complain about. So whenever you have these verbs, in that case, you always put the preposition, that is of the, of which. Now let's see the example here. Le sujet duquel nous parlons est important. Why we put here do? Because parler verb always followed by the. Parler de means to talk about. So le sujet duquel, sujet is masculine. So here the plus la get combined as like article contracte as do. So here it become duquel. J'ai perdu mon sac à dos duquel j'ai besoin. Besoin, avoir besoin de, always followed by the, that we have seen in the list. So in that case also you need to put here duquel. So j'ai perdu mon sac à dos duquel j'ai besoin, of which I have a need. Now third one, les situations desquelles il se plaint sont fréquentes. So here we are talking about plaindre verb, which is always followed by the, and here we use desquelles because les situations, they are feminine plural. So they, that is plural, the plus les get combined as they, and quel, that is feminine plural, of which. Le projet auquel je pense est ambitieux. So penser à always followed by a preposition. So in that case, we need to use here a preposition, but we are talking about le projet. So a plus le get combined as au. Le projet auquel je pense est ambitieux. Next one is, la question à laquelle il a répondu était difficile. Here, répondre verb always followed by a. So in that case, we use here a preposition. And laquelle, because the question is feminine, the question to which he answered was difficult. Les événements auxquels nous avons assisté étaient impressionnants. So événement, masculine plural, assister verb always followed by a. So assister a means attend to. So we use here a preposition. Now you have les événements plural. So a plus les get combined as aux and quel become plural.